Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's a new deck profile. I've been running for the last week and a half. It's a people are calling it Chaos Stun, but I just old school deck. I just think runs fun. I guess it is Chaos, but I don't know so much for Stun. I guess as I run some Stun cards, everyone's like, yeah, it's a anti-meta deck. Oh, that's just a fun deck to play with. But here it goes. One Trag, one Sangan, one Gores, one BLS, two Chaos Sorcerer, one Dark Arm Dragon, double Kaiku, double DD Warrior Lady, double Breaker, triple Veiler, double Thunder King, double Maxi. This card's doing amazing. Since I don't play Rabbit anymore, it seems like it's never a dead draw, or it doesn't make me draw anything dead. Everything's live. For spells, well, that's only 20 monsters, by the way. For spells, I got 11. Got one Mind Control, one Reborn, one Book of Moon, one Heavy, one Dark Hold, 3 Forbidden Lance, and 3 Mystical Space Tackle. 10 traps. Very standard. Some things that somebody put up on YouTube a while ago that I thought were really interesting, and I kind of tried it out, and I really am pleased with it. Anyway, one Mirror Force, one Starlight Road, double Bottomless, double Deep Prison, double Torrential, and this is what I was talking about. One Solemn Warning and one Solemn Judgment. The person that I saw it on YouTube was explaining how he didn't like how you'd always end up with at least, like 2,000 life points left that they're using all your warnings and solemn. And you really only leave your cell phone open for one hit, and that's for game. So I mean, anytime your opponent grabs the advantage over you, or just happens to get around the bottomless or something like that, you get boned in the face. So it gives you a little more durability for the game, a little more life equals a longer match, which is okay with me, as long as I keep most of my stuff protected. I can't recover life points. For the side deck, I'm running 2 Gravekeeper Spy, 1 Descendant. The top 8 Nationals guy used this. He main decked it, but I used it today once in the side deck, and it seemed like it worked really well. What happens is you set the Spy, go into Descendant. Once you do that, if your opponent only had 1 monster, so they usually can't get over the Spy. So you summon the Descendant, they wasted their attack, and now they don't want to set anything else. But they can't let the Descendant sit there because I'm going to +1 off of it. So what they try to do is they try to make him waste a Dark Hole or anything, because I can also pop a card or I can exceed, and that's not something they want on the field. So they usually waste a play. I did it today to someone. They attacked with a Thunder King. They had 1 back row, well, and no back row. They attacked into the Spy special summon Descendant, and then they were like, fuck, well, I don't want them to kill my Thunder King, but I can't set either because they'll just kill that. So they forced the Dark Hole, and I was like, that's awesome, because next turn I went BLS, etc. So this is another side card that I'm running because it works for 2 strategies. One, the Gravekeeper Spy engine thing. What happens is if I flip and I still have another Spy in the deck, I can put it back in my hand, set it, and go for it again. So I can get 2 uses off of 1 card, or just in general. It also works with the second combo, which is the 3 Tour Guide and Tour Bus. You ever get tired of wasting your Sangans, stuff like that? I feel like Tour Bus opens things up, because not only does it give you your first Exceed, then when the Tour Bus goes back to the graveyard, you put the first Tour Guide back, so now you're back to 3 Tour Guides and a Sangan, so you still have 2 more Tour Guide plays, which is really amazing, and it's not bad at all. Same thing goes with the Birdman, Tour Guide into something, drop a Birdman, sing for Brio, or something else. Then we got 2 Fossil Dyna, standard side card, 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 Soul Taker. That's for your heroes and stuff like that. But I didn't side much today. I only sided when people sided against me, but they didn't know what I was playing, so it worked out really well. 1 Night Beam. I'm expecting my Mystical Space Tackle to get put back at 1. So if you don't have your Night Beams on hand, you should get used to using them now. You can see some different plays and stuff like that. Not being able to use your MST as a trap, it kind of slows you down, but also makes you more aggressive at the same time. And my last card, Big Burn. Because this card is amazing, hits windups, hits Dark World, hits a lot of decks, even its heroes. You can only activate this card when your opponent activates a card that specifically designates a monster in the graveyard as a target. Remove all monsters in both players' graveyards from play. I don't mind people who are like, yo, you play Chaos Sorcerer in BLS. Look, dog, I don't give a fuck. If I can stop that monster reborn, which is going to be game-changing, that's okay with me. Like I said, it's not a pure Chaos deck, so I'm not expecting to win off those cards. I have four boss monsters in the deck, but they're not win conditions. I win just by simply playing my cards. For the extra deck, sorry about that. A little Boris token, the Alligator Sword, of course. One Chimera Tech, TG Hyper Librarian, Scrap Dragon, Armory Arm, Catastor, Black Rose, Bria, and for the Exceeds we got Gem Knight Pearl, Butterfly Assassin, Utopia, one Leviair, Acid Golem, one Zen Means, and a Maestro, and last but not least, of course, the Stardust, which is always fun. So that's the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, or just message, whatever, it's all good. Yeah, if anybody out there has some gold Chaos Sorcerers, let me know. I'm in the crowd looking. But like I said, any questions about the deck, just PM me or comment, video response, anything. It's all good. JP out.